We're back with another PSA. I got to make adjustments to that mistake I made. A mistake. I made a mistake, baby. I made a mistake. A lot of stuff was going on. Okay. Anyway, I just did an earlier message, the PSA earlier with the charms. Where I did the charm thing, right? The charm that was not New York. That was the Eiffel Tower. Okay, I had to come back every hour if I got to come back to correct my shit. Yeah, that's right. I had to come back. Anyway, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. This is gonna be part 2. I had to get the right information, boo, because that's what I want to give you. The right information. Oh, the right information. The right information. Hold on. I took it out. Child, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. The Eiffel Tower was there. I said it's somewhere in New York City. It's not in New York City. It's in Paris, France. Yeah, it's in Paris. That's where my French come in at. And it's like, no, go back, go back, go back. That's where your French come in at. Yeah, French too. That's what I be trying to tell you. I'm French too. Hold on, baby. Let me get it in case y'all don't know what the Eiffel Towers look like. Eiffel Towers. Eiffel. Like a rifle, the Eiffel Towers. Okay. But that was the charm that I pulled out. That one right there. That's the Eiffel Tower. I thought it was in New York because I was like, this got to be in New York because I'm thinking everything is in New York, but New York is falling apart. But no, this is in Paris. This is where it started. My French. That's where my French started. But yeah, this is the Eiffel Tower. That was the Eiffel Tower. So that was my mistake. I did say it was New York. Okay. But it's in Paris, France. And I found out some more information, but that's why God put you in different situations so you can find out the real information. Okay. Anyway, no, we got a quick PSA. It's not going to be longer than the one it was earlier today. Okay. Hold on. The Eiffel Tower was started construction in January 27, 1887. Okay. So yeah, 1887. That's why I said we go way back. Like really farther than that, but way back. Going to that and why it came out, and that's gonna be on my bracelet. I'm like, why am I putting that on me? A bracelet because I'm a little French. Okay, that's what that meant. I'm a little French. Anyway, this construction started back in January 27, 1887. This is the Eiffel Towers. It is 984 feet tall. Right? Yeah. Y'all ever been to the Eiffel Towers? Well, 980 feet tall. The contractor was Compagnie that's a stab. No, hold on, let me get it right because it's French, like my name, Plenesia Flashette. I'm like, how did you get that? Plenesia Flashette is French. Yeah, it's French. It's all French. Yeah, it's French. So, God have a way of letting you know, like, where did all my people go? I'm saying, where did my people go? But God is letting me know every day. Anyway, the contractor, let me get his name right. I want to say it. Okay. Compagnie das establishments, not establishments, but establishments Eiffel, because it's the Eiffel Tower, and the contractor was Mr. Eiffel. Okay, and it was located on the Champ de Mars in Paris, France. That's my French kicking in again. Okay, yeah. Anyway, it was named after the engineer, and remember I kept on talking about engineer. And here we are here. My daddy, my people seem to appear. Somebody's an engineer. Somebody in my family is an engineer. And that's how I got here. Like an engineer. I'm an engineer. They're an engineer. Like, oh my goodness. That's why I say make it clear like who your family seem to appear. Because my family is French too. Yeah, this got something to do with my family, but that's why I said I'm gonna put that on my bracelet. And I got something else for y'all too, because I said, let me go here and tell them what I do. I do study too, because I'm like, when I got off with y'all, my daddy said, no, baby, go back and go. Take it slow, go back and go and look at your bracelet some more. And I had to look at it, and I'm like, is this what you want to show? Yeah. That one and the other one, it was the feather too. It's still Indian land, boo, but it's something about that feather too. But I came back to tell you, okay. Anyway, I don't mind correcting my mistakes. That's what we came here to take some time to correct your mistakes. But no, we're going to talk about the French people that I do know. It's located in Damaris in Paris, France, named after the engineer Gustave Eiffel, whose company designed and built it in 1889. He's a French engineer. A French engineer for the 1889 Exposition Universelle. And I was like, I got the University, and he got the Universal. Damn, my French is swell. I got some swell people in my family. I'm talking about real, real swell people. That's why I'm like, y'all did not tell people that I had swell people in my family and not that family that y'all were trying to put me in. That's why they was trying to make me like, no, don't go within, and don't find out how these men and all these competing in with my people again. Yeah, he was a French engineer. French. hmm So when I be telling y'all my French be kicking in, this is what I was talking about again. I'm slowly, like I said, sometimes I be learning with y'all, but my brain is not small. But they did it for the 1889 Exposition Universelle, which was a world fair. It was a fair, but they called it the 1889 Exposition. That was that. Well, that's what they built the Eiffel Tower for. It was supposed to be just an exhibit in the World Fair at the Exposition Universelle. Okay, and it was in the time that Paris was celebrating the French Revolution in the 1889 when they were celebrating the times of the French Revolution. Okay, so that's why that came out today because it go from way way back in the day. This was 1887, 1889. Engineer. That's why I said my family was real fine, real fine. Yeah, it's about time. Next, the feather. Okay, now the feather does mean, yeah, Indians and shit. But that feather that I did get, and I'm like, why is this going on my bracelet? Because I asked questions. I asked a lot of questions, and God gonna show you, like, no, baby, I need you to go back and do what I'm trying to show you to do when you're ready. Because sometimes you can get fast, but you're not ready when you're ready. So I went immediately right back and I found out that the feather that came out, let me tell you what that feather was just all about. It was about the feather is the symbol of divine connection, a message from your loved ones in the spirit, and about freedom and spirituality. The feather. That's why I say when you work together, the feather. And all those circles that came, it's like connecting each generation, connected it for the next situation. Because it's gonna be right after this situation, it's gonna be another situation. You gotta prepare. That means be ready out here. For real. You do. And that's just being real, boo. Even the kids too, you gotta be ready. They so ready now, they wearing jackets, it's too hot. Ready you will not be if you have that jacket on. No. Anyway, another thing I wanted to tell y'all today about Easter. Easter. Some man came on there trying to tell me, they make up so many fake pages. I'm so tired of being fake. People just be so fucking fake. Just take some time to yourself and just love you and nobody else. Just when you take that time to yourself, how much time you can take. But just get rid of anything that well, if you can, get rid of your fake. Because some people got fake breasts and stuff now and they don't want to, take it out or lay it down or whatever. I'm just saying, get the other fake stuff that you can. Just get that together. Okay. Anyway, a lot of stuff has gone on, and each time it changes. Like, okay, it changes like from back in the day, way, way back in the day, and then how they try to play a little bit with the same stuff from back in the day today. And it's really not that way because Easter, and all that is still the same shit before they got to now this kind of spirit. But I'm gonna tell you how originally it started the shit. Okay, they say Ishtar is the fertility goddess and she's for the children, but before she changed into that, she was killing fucking kids on contact. Ishtar, Easter, matter of fact, it's the same thing, baby. It's the same thing. Before they added because it was a pagan holiday, and then Christianity accepted it. Like, yeah, we accept it for our people and our families too, and now people continue to do the same things they want you to do if you want to. Anyway, Easter. Ishtar represents the sacrifice of children to a fertility goddess, and Ishtar represents when they painted European women in different colors and made them hide for men to hunt them down and have sex with them on sight. And now the kids are hunting down eggs. This is what my research said. Now, before they got this in y'all head that yes, it's okay to be this and be red. Some people are easily convinced, but when you really know what each holiday is really meant, then you probably want to repent. I'm just giving y'all why I was saying. That's all, baby. I mean, people can take information however they want to, and you can change it and make it look like this and look like that. But when it's about these children and it should be no contact, it's not going to look like that. It's not. That's why I say for the children that, people haven't already got, some people are going to find out maybe 2 years from now they're pregnant, right? And they want to bring the new children into sight, because a lot of children, I'm talking about the children that y'all got, do better. Do better. Don't just teach them what you was taught, because then you finally realize, look, maybe it is your fault. That's why I said I don't go by what I was taught. I need to do some research. I need to do a whole lot more too. Every day you can learn something new. Every day. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I said it was in New York. You don't even know. Listen, I made mistakes too, ho. I never said I was perfect. But I know goddamn well I'm worth it. I know. Wow, I know. So I surrender to you. That's what I gotta do. And that's what I did too. But yeah, that was the message I want to bring back to you. It wasn't in New York. It was in Paris, France. And that's just telling me my family again. It's just more family disconnected and shit. Yeah, the message is over with. Y'all have a great day. Mm-hmm.